Former Trump aide criticizes GOP proposal to raise taxes on wealthy Americans. Mark Short, a former senior aide in President Donald Trump's first administration, is speaking out against potential Republican plans to raise taxes on high-income earners, calling the move economically counterproductive. Short, who served as Director of Legislative Affairs in the Trump White House and later as Chief of Staff to Vice President Mike Pence, was instrumental in crafting the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, TCJA. He argues that increasing the top tax rate would hurt small businesses and job creators, many of whom file taxes as individuals. Raising taxes on America's highest earners and biggest job creators makes no sense, Short told Fox News Digital. Many small businesses would be hit hard, not just wealthy individuals, since they file as pass-through entities. Trump's new tax agenda sparks debate. Congressional Republicans are currently drafting what former President Trump has referred to as his big, beautiful bill, a comprehensive legislative package focusing on tax reform, immigration, energy, border security, defense, and the national debt. A significant portion of the package will revolve around tax policy, which could result in up to $1.5 trillion in spending offsets. One proposal under consideration would allow the top income tax rate for individuals earning $2.5 million or more to revert from 37% to the pre-2017 level of 6%, according to a source familiar with Trump's thinking. The increase would help fund major tax relief for middle and working class Americans, as well as preserve safety net programs like Medicaid. Trump is also pushing new proposals to eliminate taxes on tips, overtime pay, and Social Security income for retirees. Criticism from conservative voices. While the idea of tax breaks for working Americans has gained traction, Short expressed skepticism about the practicality and fairness of these new carve-outs. Some of these ideas feel like political gimmicks, Short said. I'm not sure many people earning tips are even reporting them consistently for taxes, and while no tax on overtime may sound good, it creates compliance burdens for businesses. He also emphasized that the original goal of the 2017 TCJA was to simplify the tax code and apply it fairly across income brackets rather than offer niche exemptions to selected groups. What we tried to do in 2017 was to flatten the code and make it more fair, not more complex, Short added. Opposition from think tanks and advocacy groups. Prominent conservative organizations are also voicing concern over any move to raise the top tax rate. Heritage Foundation Richard Stern, director of the Herman Center for the Federal Budget, stated that raising taxes on high earners would discourage hard work and entrepreneurship. Americans for Prosperity Brent Gardner, Chief Government Affairs Officer, said raising taxes on any American should be completely off the table. Both groups argue that fiscal discipline should begin with federal spending reform, not increased tax burdens. Political ramifications ahead. As Speaker Mike Johnson leads House Republicans through the reconciliation process, the GOP faces internal debate over how best to structure future tax policy. The outcome of these discussions will have major implications for Trump's 24 platform and the economic policies that define the next phase of the Republican agenda.